TMS treatment, last one, Wednesday. It is Monday. And I didn't come on for a little while because it would have been really repetitive of what was happening. But everything's great. It's so weird how it affects you, and maybe it affects everybody differently or a little bit differently. Like you almost like expect like I'm going to be 100% happy all the time now. And life still happens. Like you still have things to deal with, and I'll give you an example, like my job. I'm very unhappy right now with that, but I kind of feel like I can deal with it better, but that's not what I wanted to talk about. Like my actual feelings are coming back, and that's really scary to me. So I would suggest, if you are going to do TMS therapy, that you have a therapist as well to talk to, because it catches you very off guard. Because I literally didn't realize this. I guess I kind of knew, but like I didn't realize how much I just completely shut down. I don't know when it happened, but I completely shut off my feelings. Like I could still go out and have fun. I could still have friends, but nothing was deeper than that. Like there wasn't, I wouldn't get close to anybody. I didn't know how to get close to anybody. I didn't even realize I was doing that. And like an example is I have 3 kids, and I share custody with my ex-husband, and we share 50-50, which was my choice. I could have fought for full custody and like had my kids go to their dads on the weekends. But I personally thought, even though I did not want to be with their dad anymore, I thought they need their dad just as much as they need me. I have 2 boys and a girl, and I think they feel the same way. I think the kids are happy with the fact that they get to see mom and dad 50-50. But I think, and I was a stay-at-home mom for 14 years before I got divorced. And I think that was like my mind or brain thought that feeling was going to be so traumatic, because it really was a traumatic event in my life when I suddenly went from with my kids 24/7, because I was a stay-at-home mom. I didn't even go to work, to not seeing them half the time. Like I can remember like being curled up in a ball and just having a pit in my stomach. But when I would start to feel that pain, I realized the only thing I could do to survive was to shut it all off. And so I did. And this treatment has got me feeling again, like where I feel like I can, well, honestly, like right now, my kids went to their dads today, and I feel like I'm experiencing a little bit of that again, but not so dramatic, not so traumatic or dramatic. But man, I really, really miss my kids. And I have like this past month, like it's like very noticeable that they're not here. And like before, it was just kind of like, I don't know what I did. I just kept moving forward, which is all you can do. But to live your life without having feelings for anything, without being able to go deep with anybody, is not a way to go. I don't even know how to have a relationship with anybody, because I got hurt so bad in my marriage that I shut that down too. So I shut that part of my brain down, where I'm not like, I am attracted to people. I like people. Like that didn't go away. But when it comes down to like having a relationship with somebody, like, I actually feel like maybe I could do that now. Like, maybe I could be, I could open myself up to, and not have that unknown fear that I hold on to. Because if after you are with somebody for a long time, or if you get hurt over and over again, which was the case in my case, I got hurt over and over again by the same person, but I also got hurt by many people. I think your brain just can't take it, so it stops. It's protecting you, like you're just it's protecting you from all that emotion. And I'm I like to think I'm a fairly deep person. I think deeply. Like, I love poetry. I read all sorts of, like, different things to make myself a better person. And, I'm always somebody that felt like I was like the friend that, like, people would come to and tell me all their problems. Well, that isn't always a good thing either, because when you're always the one that people tell your problems to, then I always felt like, well, who am I to tell my problems to? Like, who really cares? Do they? I don't know if they do or not. And when I start to, here's the thing, when I start to sense that now, that they don't really care about me, like, I'm starting to see, like, the world in a different light, and living more of my truth, living more my life truthfully, and being true to myself. And, that's one of my biggest quotes is stay true to yourself. And it always has been, but I don't think I was for a very long time, going through a bad marriage of 15 years, and numbing myself in my 20s. I don't think that I was really that true to myself. And this therapy has really made me think of all those little things that I didn't realize I shut down. And I I like that a lot. Like, I'm very happy, because I was worried that I would ever be able to, like, love again, or, like, give my heart away, or open up to somebody. And now I feel like I really can, but I feel like I'm much more true to myself, to who I invite to do that with me, rather than just let everybody give me their emotions and their problems and their, like, now I'm more like, no, like, it's like setting boundaries, like therapists always tell you to set boundaries. It's like, now I always, like, heard that from therapists, because I've been to many, but now I feel like, yeah, that's a boundary. I'm sorry. I don't want to talk. I don't want to go out with a specific person, or on the phone, or because it's just not what I want to do right now. And I mean, in certain situations, of course, I'm going to be there for friends, like, if something's happening, but I can't constantly be like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Like, what are you going to do? How are we going to work this out? Like, everything's going to be all right. And then nobody does that to me. And I find that I realize that now. And I think that's because of the TMS therapy. And it feels good. It doesn't feel good all the time. It feels a little lonely. But I know that's just me healing, and that this too shall pass. But I'm really excited to do my last treatment, and I hope what I said makes sense. I guess bottom line is, like, you can't expect to go into it and be 100%, like, I'm going to be 100% cured from all the things that have happened in my life, and all the traumatic, like, all the depression that I went through. Like, everything is just going to be wiped clean, and I'm going to be a brand new person. it's not that, like, you're not a brand new person. Like, you still have to live life, and life's not perfect, and we all have to go through our issues. It's that you suddenly deal with them in a different way and realize them too. Like, oh my gosh, like, I didn't let my feelings out for over 15 years. And, well, let's say, I think I let them out the first year of my marriage, but then after my ex cheated on me the first time, I shut those down right then. So, because that's like very, very painful. But yeah, all in all, I think that TMS is definitely worth a shot if you haven't been successful with medications and things like that. And, or maybe you're just bad at taking medication. See, I think that's what's great. Like, I wish, I know one of the stipulations is you have to have been on 3 or more medications or tried 3 or more antidepressants before you can do this TMS, or some insurances will say that. And I kind of wish they wouldn't. I kind of wish they would be like, because some people aren't good at taking pills every morning or every night. And I'm one of them. And so, like, I mean, I can go a few days without taking mine. I'm sure that's not good, for the brain or anything. So, I wish they would open it up to that too, because then it would give more people an opportunity to be able to try it out. Now, I'll tell you the absolute worst part of TMS is having to go every day, besides the weekends, for 36 days straight. Now, you can miss a day here and a day there. The technician that does mine tells me, like, I think you just can't miss like 2 weeks in a row. Like, if you want to go on spring break or you want to like go away for a few days, like, that's not going to be a game changer and you're not going to be done. But anything over that, like, yeah, then you're not getting the full treatment. So that's the only pain in the ass, is that, I don't know, wherever you have to go to get yours, I hope it's easy to get to and it's not far away from your house. But mine's far away. If you have a job, you got to work around that. Like, I had to do mine on lunch hours. But it only takes 20 minutes. But for me, it took me 30 minutes to get to the place, 20 minutes for the treatment, 30 minutes to get back. But I also could work on my way out and on my way in, so that with what I do, I can do that. But yeah, I think it's definitely worth it. I feel like I'm a different person. But the old me's fighting, like trying to weasel its way in. But like, I can tell I don't want it. I don't want to be that way. So it's not going to happen. It's not happening. And so I wish everybody who tries TMS therapy good luck. And I know there is a certain percentage that it doesn't work for some people. And we just have to take that chance. Like, was it worth it to you? Or, I mean, it can't get any worse, can it? Right? So there you go. Maybe I'll do one more video when I do my last treatment, because I'll be excited. So, obviously I'm lonely right now, so I keep talking because my kids aren't here. And I just need to talk to somebody, because I hate my job right now. But it's okay. I'm looking for a new one. All right. I've taken up enough of your time. Have a good evening.